Well, I guess before Marvel Studios can give us a proper Wolverine reboot, or maybe they're going to time it around the same time, Insomniac Games, the developers of a Marvel Spider-Man exclusive on PlayStation, have announced a brand new exclusive for PlayStation focusing on another Marvel character. This time, it's simply titled Marvel's Wolverine, starring, yeah, take a guess. Swerve! It's X-23. No, it's not. It's Logan. So I guess that long-rumored in-development Wolverine game by Insomniac, even as some people reported, is true. I mean, they did officially announce it, but unfortunately, all we really have is no gameplay or anything other than, well, we're working on it. It's happening. Insomniac. So this is probably years away. Like, this is a very early announcement. And looking at their track record, I don't think there's anything to worry about Insomniac making a bad game here. I mean, let's just throw that out the window. This is probably going to be Game of the Year contender, just looking at their output in the last couple years, but more or less their entire history has been more than stellar, to say the least. Now, I will say people were already wondering, will this come to other platforms? PC maybe at some point down the road, but considering they haven't even announced the original Spider-Man or anything coming to the likes of, PC or anything else, probably not going to happen. I mean, the thing with this is, and this is kind of the problem here, and this is what many people are pointing to, it's an exclusive, which means PlayStation only, which means Xbox people can't play it. And yes, that's true, but again, you guys gotta think that Sony is flipping the bill on this along with Insomniac, which is why it's happening like this. It's kind of out of the realm of control of other studios unless they drop the money for it, which clearly they didn't want to. So it's a give and take type of thing here, and Sony clearly wants to lock down a bunch of exclusive IPs, and Wolverine is a big deal. Now, while we don't know what type of game this is, I think we can pretty much rule out anything besides a third-person action game. I'm pretty sure they're going to stick with that because that's sort of what they're experts at. And if you look at the last Wolverine game, that game was amazing. So if they follow at least close to that and just make it true to who Wolverine is and what he does, I assume this thing will be brutal and you will feel like Wolverine, and that's really what you want. So, super hyped, but it looks like this game is probably years away. I mean, Spider-Man 2 in 2023, this is probably 2024 at the earliest, I would assume.